myself or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah is inside of the conscientious, so I move.
Yesterday, Ice Cube was trending about his helping write the Platinum Plan and working with the Republicans on that plan. He says he reached out to Democrats because he doesn't feel like anybody has paid attention to the contract with Black America and has really put together a plan for that. Do you have any feelings on what you've seen with regard to the idea of the Black agenda and where things can go, not only right now but after this, after this election?
Of all, I want to say shout out to Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube, man, and I love his mind state. You know, his mind state is at this point we need something, a direct contract, like he said, with Black America. What are we going to get? And we need to get something for our vote. And we have to be very strategic in the way that we go about saying these things and go about getting these things. We understand that Donald Trump is a master manipulator. He is a master marketer, and he utilizes everything to his advantage. You know, although what Cube is going for is very good, I think what Cube should do is reach out to somebody like Tamika Mallory, reach out to, you know, people who are on the front line, who are actually doing this work and in these offices and have seen this game played out, which we advised Kanye to do before he went to the White House and had conversations with Trump, in which they would utilize and try to quote unquote make it look like there's some type of endorsement, even though there wasn't an endorsement. So we've seen that play out in the media, and Cube is so gun-ho about really getting what he wants for Black America that is not he's bipartisan. He doesn't care about the parties. But we have to be very strategic, understanding even though you're bipartisan, there's one party that we see right now that is trying to utilize the Black name, the Black vote, to try to pander to Black people, to try to make it seem as if all Black people are on their side, and they're doing it at the risk of pretty much trying to create a false narrative, and they're doing it on purpose. So what I would say to Cube is, yes, brother, we definitely need that contract with Black America. We definitely need for these politicians to stand up, but don't allow somebody to tell you they're going to do something, they're going to implement something, just to utilize your face and utilize your voice without actually getting that. Well, and that's.
Wait, what? There's one party that's pandering to Black folks and trying to make it seem like all Black people are on their side by using one of a Black celebrity or whatever to do that? I'm confused. So when Joe Biden sat down and talked to Cardi B, that wasn't the same thing, or even worse? We supposed to look past that, or we supposed to respect that? That was somebody that he should be speaking to in order to address issues in the Black community, right? Cardi B. We supposed to respect that? It's only one party doing that, Mice? I mean, when Kamala hopped off the jet or the helicopter or whatever it was with a pair of Timbs, they act like she reinvented the wheel. You know, that was making headlines all over the place. Kamala making Timbs hot again. That wasn't pandering to Black folks? Like, there's only one party doing that, Mice? For real? I mean, like Cube said, you know, both parties are going to play politics. We already know that that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But to try to make it seem like the Trump administration is the only one doing that, I mean, if the Trump administration is using Ice Cube to try to make it look like Black people are on their side, then aren't the Democrats using y'all to try to do the same thing? Aren't the Democrats using the Mysonnes and the Tamika Mallorys of the world to try to portray the same image? I mean, the same message?
Now, when Mysonne says that what Ice Cube is asking for is a good thing, but we have to be careful about the way we speak about these things and the way that we ask about these things. We have to be strategic, and we don't want to take certain risk. You know, what he means by all that, what he's trying to say, the risk is another 4 years of Trump. So he's saying, you know, yeah, what you're asking for is cool, but we shouldn't really be using that as leverage to get the vote. You know what I'm saying? What's more important is to make sure that we get Trump out of there. That's what he's trying to say. So, you know, Mysonne has a good point when he says that Donald Trump is a master manipulator and a master marketer and all that. He does have a good point when he says that. And that's what makes the Democratic strategy really so problematic for them. It's confusing to me because they're trying to reach out to the 85ers, you know, those easily led in the wrong direction, but hard to lead in the right. They trying to reach out to those people and tell them it's mandatory that you vote. You know, they trying to shame them into voting. You know, you got to do it for your ancestors and this, that, and the third. And so they trying to make them feel like they have to choose between one or the other. And now, if Donald Trump, who is the master marketer, has a better marketing strategy than the Democrats, then don't you think that leaves it open for him? Those people who feel like, damn, I got to vote, but they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know nothing about the issues. They're going to end up voting for Donald Trump because he has the better marketing plan. Don't you think? I mean, who's doing it? Who's in the think tank over there?
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We gotta be God's children.